KSL-TV.org.
The countdown is on with less than 6 months to the Summer Olympics. A celebration is underway in Springville where the community welcomed home its newest Olympian, marathon runner Clayton Young. And news specialist Shara Park joins us live. Shara, the Olympic spirit is strong in Springville today.
It absolutely is. Regardless of the rain that we had coming down here, it is a celebration for Clayton Young. This community is absolutely thrilled for him, as well as his training partner and fellow BYU alum, Connor Mance. They both qualified for the Paris Olympics over the weekend, so they will be headed to Paris to represent Team USA this summer. Now, it was about 2 hours ago that Clayton arrived home to a surprise escort from the Springville Police Department. He told me for a second he thought he and his wife were getting pulled over. Then it hit him that the lights and the sirens were to celebrate him. As he entered his neighborhood, he and his family were greeted by American flags and his neighbors who had decorated their home in red, white, and blue, and of course, the Olympic rings.
It really does take a village, and I'm really grateful for each and every one of them, especially as they've supported not only me, but my wife and my kids. I'm running multiple times a day, and she has her community here as well that has supported her as she supported me, and that makes all the difference.
There we go. There it is. Wow. There we go. To a crowd of cheers, Clayton put on that silver medal from Saturday's U.S. Olympic Marathon Trials in Orlando. He finished just 1 second behind his close friend, training partner I mentioned here, fellow Utah Connor Mance. And he says he feels good about that finish. He says they always planned to go 1-2, and he wanted Connor to have that winning moment. Clayton says he now that he's home, he plans to take some time off of running, just a little bit of time to let his body recover, and then he'll start training for Paris with a goal of bringing home an Olympic medal. Now, Clayton says that it is all still sinking in that he is an Olympian. He says it comes in waves, but when he has moments like this where the community is here to support him and to cheer him on, he says it's really starting to sink in and it feels real. He says he is extremely grateful for their support. I imagine we'll see another celebration like this when Connor Mance makes his way home. He is still in Orlando spending some time with family and friends, but he'll eventually make his way back here to Utah as well. Debbie, we'll send it back to you.
Shara, what a day. That's great. Thanks so much for that report. And KSL is your home for all things Olympics.
Lindsay, thank you. Still ahead, a hero's welcome for a BYU athlete as he punches his ticket to the Paris Olympics. Shara Park talking to his family about the event he will compete in and how he's feeling with the games less than 6 months ahead. Handling of the southern border.
The Olympic spirit is strong in Springville tonight, where the community welcomed home its newest Olympian marathon runner, Clayton Young.
This is so cool. News special Shara Park was there for his arrival. She joins us live right now. Shara, super exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, this is so cool, Mike. I mean, you think about it. Your neighbor just became an Olympian, and we have two here in Utah that qualified over the weekend. Clayton Young is one of them. Connor Mance is the other, a good friend, somebody he trains with. And to come home and to see all these people here who love and support him, it was an awesome experience. And he says it is still sinking in that he is an Olympian. So it was just a few hours ago that Clayton made his way home. He and his family arrived from Orlando to a surprise escort from the Springville Police Department. He told me for a second he thought he and his wife were getting pulled over as they got off I-15, but then he realized, oh, this is for me. This is to celebrate me. Then as the family entered the neighborhood, they had dozens of neighbors lining the streets, cheering, waving those American flags. Clayton and his wife, they couldn't believe the outpouring of love, and they expressed gratitude for this community's ongoing support.
Just to start with the American flags one by one as they came in, and wow, what a crowd! I just told them it takes a village, and it really does. Yeah. So these are my people. These are my people.
We're surrounded by the best people, and as I've bought into Clayton's dream, they've bought into our dream, and it's just been wonderful.
There we go. There it is. To a crowd of cheers, Clayton put on that silver medal from Saturday's U.S. Olympic Marathon Trials in Orlando. He finished just 1 second behind his close friend, his training partner, that fellow Utah I mentioned, Connor Mance. He says finishing 1-2 was always the plan, and that he was thrilled to watch Connor have that winning moment. He says it's a dream come true for the two of them to be going to the Olympics together. Now, Clayton says that now that he's home, he's going to take some time off from running, let his body recover. He says he is exhausted right now. now, and his body needs that time off. But then he'll get right back to training to get ready for Paris to bring home an Olympic medal. Mike and Debbie, Connor is still in Orlando. Connor Mance, he's still in Orlando with friends and family, but I imagine we'll see a similar celebration for him when he makes his way home. We'll send it back to you.
Yeah, so cool, so well-deserved as well. All right, Sheriff, thank you. And KSL is your home for all things Olympics. We've got our team heading to... Happening today on Capitol Hill, it is Advocacy Day for the Utah Domestic Violence Coalition. Officials there are detailing their top priorities and needs. Advocates say partnerships between agencies are getting better. The demand for help is increasing, and advocates say their new programs are rising to the occasion to meet that need despite a shortfall in funding.
We have seen an 86% increase in referrals statewide once this program came into place. 86%. That is a lot.
Help is available 24/7, and you're not alone. 88% of those seeking help are doing so for the very first time. If you or somebody you know needs help, the National Domestic Violence Hotline is on the bottom of your screen.
Right place at the right time.